In the late 1800s, India slept under silence. People feared the British crown more than they feared God. But then came a man, with fire in his eyes, and words sharper than any sword. He said only one line: "Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it." And suddenly, India began to wake. This is the story of Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the teacher who became a freedom fighter, and the freedom fighter who became the father of Indian nationalism. Early life: the making of a rebel scholar. Born on 23rd July 1856 in Ratnagiri, Maharashtra, Bal Gangadhar Tilak was brilliant since childhood. A topper, a thinker, and a questioner. He mastered Sanskrit and mathematics, but what he truly studied was injustice. When he saw Indians treated as slaves in their own land, he decided education should awaken, not blind. So he co-founded the Deccan Education Society in 1884 to teach young Indians to think freely, fearlessly, and proudly. From teacher to torchbearer, Tilak wasn't just a professor, he was a firebrand. He believed freedom could not be gifted, it had to be earned. He started 2 revolutionary newspapers, Kesari in Marathi and the Maratha in English. And through his editorials he attacked British rule with words that shook the empire. While others sought petitions, Tilak preached revolution through unity. Freedom is the ultimate religion of man. Cultural awakening, turning faith into strength. Tilak knew that the easiest way to unite Indians was through their culture. He transformed Ganesh Chaturthi and Shivaji Jayanti into public celebrations, not just festivals, but movements of nationalism. Through devotion, he built resistance. Through festivals, he built unity. And through unity, he built a revolution. The partition of Bengal, fire across the nation. In 1905, when the British divided Bengal, Tilak became the loudest voice of protest. He inspired boycotts of British goods and promoted Swadeshi, self-reliance, pride, and power. He, along with Lala Lajpat Rai and Bipin Chandra Pal, formed the legendary trio, Lal Bal Pal, the face of India's first aggressive wave of nationalism. Arrests and exile, the price of truth. The British feared him more than any army. They called him the most dangerous man in India. In 1897, after he wrote in defense of patriotism, he was imprisoned for sedition. Again in 1908, he was sent to Mandalay Jail, Burma, for 6 long years. But even in chains, Tilak wrote his masterpiece, Gita Rahasya, a spiritual and political guide on karma and courage. He emerged from prison not broken, but unstoppable. Return and the vision of Swaraj. When he returned to India, the freedom movement had changed. He rebuilt it with greater unity, forming the Home Rule League in 1916, demanding self-governance from the British Raj. And in that moment, Swaraj became more than a slogan. It became India's heartbeat. The final days. Tilak's health began to decline in 1920, but even from his bed he dictated letters for the cause. His last words echoed the same unbreakable fire. "If God grants me another birth, may I be born again in this land, to fight for her freedom once more." He passed away on the 1st of August, 1920. The entire nation wept. Even the British acknowledged, "We have lost the real leader of India." Legacy, the roar that still echoes. Schools, statues, streets, all across India bear his name. But his real monument is the idea of Swaraj, the belief that freedom is not a gift, it is a right. From Gandhi to Nehru, from Bose to Patel, every freedom fighter carried a spark lit by Tilak. Because one man had the courage to say, "Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it." He taught India to speak, to think, and to rise. He didn't lead with weapons. He led with wisdom. This was Bal Gangadhar Tilak, the teacher who taught a nation how to fight. If his story moved you, tell us in the comments. What does Swaraj mean to you? And don't forget to subscribe to Era Uncover, because every era tells a story.